Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Virtues Less Reward. In the last episode, we finished the puzzles in the security room, which were pretty tricky, more time consuming than anything. And then we had an interesting scene where Sigma and Phi were trying to look through the old security logs and see any video or proof of anything that's been going on, but they had all been erased. But it looks like Phi managed to dig up some stuff while Sigma was going through what looked like a Radical 6 situation. That's not a good sign at all. But let's continue on and see what she's found. There's no one here.
Yeah, about a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait, how do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier. It's 4 seconds.
Yeah, if I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Jeez. Huh. A lot of work. Oh, someone's coming in. I knew it. Luna, is that Clover behind her? Clover killed her.
Yeah, this is 0 hours 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on here? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. Looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. You killed Alice, you witch! No, she didn't. She was framed. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
Ooh. What the hell is this?
Dunno. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, I won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey, they're gone. As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away, almost as if she were frightened. Oh no. Clover, you witch. Out of view of the camera. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. You murderer. Is there another... no. You said this was it.
Yeah, this is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking. You witch.
Yeah. This is about a minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours 11 minutes 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio? Huh. He's disappeared, too. Down below the bottom of the frame. So it could have been him, but I doubt it. What's he up to?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Putting a bomb, maybe?
Remember what he
Why?
said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him. He probably took the knife or whatever. Whatever was in Alice.
Yeah, so what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was, it happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
The cyan door opening?
Okay.
Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. Ah. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it. I wonder if he was setting a bomb.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure. Then it should be Kay looking
All
at
right.
his watch.
Should be around here. One sec. Okay. You should see something you recognize in a minute here.
Yeah. There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. And he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh? Honestly, I
Yeah.
do think Clover did it.
We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right? Maybe.
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours 1 minute, Clover and Luna enter the room. Really, you gotta summarize all this crap? For 9 minutes, she questions her. Move out of frame. She runs out, panicking. Yeah, she did it. He comes in. He's not in for long, though. Also, immediately, he's up to no good. Then he leaves. Okay. For a long time. That's when he's trying to resuscitate her. Looks at the bracelet. Okay. Away. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... It's Clover.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
Footage alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, the case against Clover gets a lot stronger. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I accidentally put the volume down, so I think Fi was talking, but I just didn't hear her.
And what is that element?
Dio's behavior at the white doors. Kay wanted us to enter the white doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. Do you get it?
Yeah. He knew we had Luna's bracelet.
Yes, because he found her body.
Which means he also knew Luna was dead. Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. If he didn't know she was dead, he would never have said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her. Like he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of 2 reasons. One, that when Dio entered that room, Luna was already dead. Or 2, he killed Luna himself. The second one doesn't seem likely, though, based on the timing. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was exactly. Where's Luna? Because he's a snake. Sigla and Phi won't be able to get through the white doors without her. He seems like the kind of guy who'd go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. Yep. In this case, though, he said nothing. That doesn't clear him, of course, but it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Yeah, That's how I see it.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought, too.
I do like the sleuthing and murder mystery part. It's pretty fun.
And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the A-B rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
Yep. When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it.
Okay. But it didn't have the Tubocura ring, though. Where did she find that?
Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. I think Clover's dead anyway. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
Yikes. So, Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Okay. Well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth. Huh. Calling her a horse. That's so rude, Sigma. She kind of deserves it, though. I don't care for Clover.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
Yep. She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
No one's here.
Yeah. Alright, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah. Gosh, the crew quarters ended up being the most important room in the whole freaking game. I hate it.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just this strange cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Deep, bro, deep. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turn and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together.
Whoa.
What are we doing right now?
You got so close. Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Alright. Yeah, you're right. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. Yep, I knew it. Dio. He had to have done this. The first thing I felt was that strange, cold sweat of terror. This is just like that other timeline, right? My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. Why is it always the two of them? The lead ball turned to ice, and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. Wait, did this happen in another timeline already? Or am I just misremembering? They were dead. I could feel it in the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. That's a horrible way to go. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. Really, Sigma? The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I'd had left. God, frickin' Dio got the jump on both of y'all. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. But what about Quark, you know? My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I swear, Quark is barely in this game. He's always missing or something. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way. How convenient.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
Look, see the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this? No kinky roleplay.
Probably not.
There's a cut on Tenmyoji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. He tried to fight. Must have been deep. Frickin' Dio.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
Nope. Penalty. When the primary doors closed, we couldn't get to them. And without Quark, they were screwed anyway. The needles in their bracelets activated and...
Yeah.
It was
You can see the
pointless.
marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark.
Yeah.
Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point. Like, what the hell, Dio, you jerk? It had to be you. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
If I bent down to pick something up and handed it to me... What? A cyan bracelet. This was Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Where is Quark? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes
he
off.
has to be in a treatment pod. No. No. This can't be happening. Oh, Quark.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
But...
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope.
Yeah, if Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right. He's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead? Huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Sure. Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen? Come on, Phi.
That's enough!
Ooh.
Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
Aw. I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tomioji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Good, because you're being a little insensitive now, dude. Seriously. I mean, Clover wasn't innocent, but still. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. But then that means Dio knew that they had the bracelet? What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues.
What kind of clues?
To who might have killed them.
Duh.
Finding
Sigma.
Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. And they were close to 9 BP. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Hmm?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He
the
sprayed our
luminol.
wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
Would have stuck out. Now you can't find it.
Right.
Do you think the killer took it? It's like the killer sees, I mean, probably Dio. Dio sees the luminol bottle sticking out. He's like, hey, is that a luminol bottle in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Dio, please.
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Phi knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then, after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does. And I see
I'm
blood on her
sorry, I'll
finger.
have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that. Okay, I'm just gonna say, having played this game and having played Danganronpa and some other stuff, it's like a little obvious what's happening here. But Clover, why did you write it this way? Why? Why do people do this? Even in friggin' Apollo Justice, why can't y'all ever be clearer when you're writing your death message, right? Like, it should be so simple. But no, you gotta write it all weird and complicated and like, oh, that's backwards, or oh, that's upside down, and you know, like, oh, so frustrating. Really.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with the Soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. I mean, frickin' Kay would have been one letter! Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No, there's also Quark.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
come on, out of your whole list. Who has 3 letters in their name? Damn it, this is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Oh, I'm so dumb. Everything here is a damn mystery. Sure is. Like, what about that old woman we found? That was Dio. Who killed her? That was Dio. The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. That was probably Dio. Who killed these 2? That was Dio. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? That was Clover. Breaking the mold there. The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem the most likely suspect, but now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. She killed herself, dude. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. Clover. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? My poor brain. Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? Who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Okay, Sigma, bruh. Why does this game even exist, and why did they kidnap us and bring us here? Oh, we're at it. Where is this? When is this? Oh. Ooh, mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Phi, give me something, anything. A clue, a hint. Come on, you've got to have something. You're asking the wrong girl.
The luminol.
Oh, huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. They need a dark room. Luminol reacts with organic compound and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean... Come on. The rec room. Phi and I raced for the door. Phi's like, man, you're so slow. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I've been looking for. Holy crap. Okay, sorry guys, I got a phone call. I was gonna end the episode anyway, but awkward positioning. So yeah, we just walked into the rec room and look what we found. Holy crap. So, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And also make sure to ring the bell for notifications for new episodes. You can follow me on Twitch, where I stream every week. And also, follow me on Twitter for updates. Until next time, have a nice day. Adios!